Have you ever spent hours studying a topic only to find that you can't recall key details the next day? Or gotten stuck in a learning rut where you're putting in the time but not seeing the results? If so, you're not alone. We've all been there, and that's why we're going to talk about a powerful but underused tool for academic growth: daily reflection. I'm Paige Martin, your host for the Study Formula, and today we're diving deep into how to develop a daily reflection habit and how it can transform your learning. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to use reflection to improve your focus, recall, and productivity, and make your study time more efficient and effective. So, what is daily reflection? It's a simple but powerful tool that involves taking a few minutes each day to think about what you've learned, how you've learned it, and how you can improve. Sounds straightforward, right? But the magic lies in its application. Let's break it down. Start by reviewing the day's learning. What new information or skills did you learn? Can you explain them in your own words? If you're struggling to recall or explain something, that's a sign you need to revisit the topic. Next, consider how you learned. Were you focused and engaged, or were you distracted? Did you use effective study strategies, or were you just passively reading or listening? Reflecting on these questions can help you identify what's working and what's not, so you can adjust your approach. Finally, think about how you can improve. What will you do differently next time? This could involve trying a new study technique, like spaced repetition or active recall, or tweaking your environment to reduce distractions. For example, let's say you're studying for a biology test. During your reflection, you realize that you can't explain the cell cycle clearly. You also remember that you were distracted by your phone during your study session. So you decide to revisit the cell cycle, turn off your phone notifications during your next study session, and try using flashcards to actively recall the information. See how that works? By reflecting on what you've learned, how you've learned it, and how you can improve, you're not just studying harder, you're studying smarter. And the best part? It only takes a few minutes a day, so why not give it a try? That's all for today's episode of The Study Formula. Remember, developing a daily reflection habit is a simple, effective way to improve your learning. By reflecting on what you've learned, how you've learned it, and how you can improve, you can boost your focus, recall, and productivity, and make your study time more efficient and effective. So, here's your homework. Try reflecting on your learning for a few minutes each day this week. You might be surprised at the difference it makes, and remember, every small improvement is a step towards academic growth. I'm Paige Martin, and I'll be back next week with more science-backed strategies to help you study smarter, not harder. Until then, happy studying!